at the Manhood Tour taping. And I'm actually pretty excited to see this. I'm about to see three guys get on stage, do their thing. The whole show is about 90 minutes. And I'm really looking forward to it. I want to see how they do. But this is what I want to do. I mean, getting on stage, motivating people, educating people. That's what we want to do. So I'm real excited to see what's going on. Just rolled out the Manhood Tour DC. Hot, no doubt. Now, I've got the privilege of being able to have dinner with the cast and crew of the Manhood Tour, so I'm gonna try to go catch a quick workout and then meet them guys. Let's go. The darkness. Back on the road. Just left the Manhood Tour after round table circle. I don't even know what to call it, but there was a cast from Manhood Tour: Brian Heat, Dondre Whitfield, Hasani Pettiford, and 12 other positive, influential in their community black men. It was pretty damn awesome. When we got to like the discussion, the conversational part, I literally didn't say a word until the very end when I was asked a very specific question, because it was just refreshing and it was awesome to be in a room with people from like 23, 24s, a couple of mid-20s gentlemen, up to like the mid-50s, and then a span in between, as far as like occupation experience was all different, but everybody was positive, and what they do is try to help bring people up and give them some perspective, give them some knowledge, mentor a bunch of people, youth, specifically black male youth. And it was just very, very nice to hear their perspectives on about 4 or 5 different subjects. And just to sit there for about 2.5 hours and listen to these other 12, 13 guys talk and offer their perspective was mind-blowing to me. Like it was awesome to have that experience and to be a part of something like that. I mean, to be able to attend the actual presentation earlier today, I mean, that was great by itself. But then to be involved in a more intimate setting with this thing just has my mind blown. And then the conversations you have, like after, the round table, I guess, broke up, and people started leaving, but you still have these conversations with people, that's still hanging. I was like literally the last person to leave because I want to continue to listen to these people. I want to continue to try to have as many conversations as possible with the people that were there, just to hear their perspective on all these different subjects. And this wasn't a business thing, we wasn't there talking about marketing or any crap like that. This was, how do we make our communities better? How are we better as men? How do we better ourselves as men? How do we do a better job at raising our children in the society that we live in? How do we do better in our relationships? How do we communicate better? How do we and when I say communicate, how do we talk to people, or how do we, the outward communication as well as receiving communication is a two-way street. So just some perspective on that, especially with Dondre, Brian, and Hasani. When you're in a room with, Hasani Pettiford, who wrote 13 books. How much knowledge does this person have about his specific thing that he does, but also just in general? If you write 13 books, you have to have some knowledge. Number one, you have to have some knowledge to write one flipping book, but to write 13 and to be able to them to be different and come from different perspectives based off your interaction and your what your profession is crazy, insane to me. It is insane to me. And the same with Brian and Dondre, just what they do, the experiences that they have, which massively dwarfs my own experience with people and interactions with people. It's just awesome to hear what they have to say. It was great. And tonight will be one of those nights I certainly hope that I'll be able to look back on in like 5, 10 years, 15 years and be able to say, yeah, that was one of the experiences that helped shape, what I do in the future and how I can help people in the future, how I can help myself, family in the future. So it was freaking great. And now, back on the highway, my favorite thing.
If you want to follow me on social media, I'm on Instagram at Rylan Jones, Snapchat handle Rylan Jones, also on Facebook at facebook.com/Rylan Jones. You can also catch me on my YouTube channel at youtube.com/Rylan Jones. You can also catch me on Periscope, where my handle is, guess what? Rylan Jones.